Everybody understand? Everybody have a radio?
All the volunteers come in, we keep them hydrated, fed, and they just go out to work for us. And we appreciate the living daylights out of it.
Father, thank you so much for the opportunity to be able to be hands and feet for you.
I arrive and just see straight chaos. There's people living in their cars, digging through rubble, searching for their loved ones, like with their bare hands. People just waiting and asking for help, and it's not coming from the government.
When we came, we just ended up at turning into this road and seeing the disaster, and there was like, I just couldn't actually believe the power of the water, and I could only see a few like fire engines and things, so I didn't know. I saw someone locally who was begging for help on the internet, and so there was no indication as to like, well, were those people accounted for? This was on the first creek. Were those people accounted for? Were people still trapped? There were cows in the field, cars in the trees, cars on top of each other.
But yeah, we were probably 10, 15 feet underwater right here, just as we stand. Because up here is where the water line is, where the communication line is. The water came up, we had stuff wrapped around the communication line.
Water was carrying us into the blackness back there, and my feet were just skidding like I couldn't get traction, but I was holding her above water. Yeah. My feet caught something, and the rapids pushed me back up where I could stand up again to get to the edge, where I had enough sense, you want to get away, get out of the rapids, get to the edge as quick as you can.
Yeah.
I got the baby out. I had the truck parked up here then, got her in. Went back to get my wife. The front porch had already washed away. When she jumped in, the water was rushing underneath. It was a double wide mobile home. The water was rushing underneath the house. And when I grabbed her, it was trying to suck us underneath the house. I barely got her out.
But we appreciate you sharing that with us.
Well, we appreciate you guys. Like I say, y'all the cavalry that come to save us. Travis County, if you're watching, you turned your back on us. I don't need nothing from them. I never. Anyway, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grindstone, all of you.
Maybe we'll find that other Harley back there too.
I hope so, because that's real sentimental.
Yeah.
Here's a bird's eye view of the property, and this is just one of countless home sites that were just completely destroyed. And the homes and the piles of what used to be homes came from back behind us and were just washed down the river. You can see the skid steer is currently working on a home that came from the neighbor's property. And the Harley was actually found up underneath all of that pile of rubbish. And you see there's a shed right there that also came from the neighbor's property upriver. It just got mangled and destroyed. You might be thinking, why are we tearing all of this apart? If any of these people had insurance, the insurance companies will not cover the cost of removal for homes that are no longer on their property or for neighbors' homes that have ended up on the insured property. So these people are left with $30,000, $40,000 bills to come in and have the wrecked homes removed so that they can move on with their lives. So one of the things that Grindstone and other organizations have been doing is going down and helping these people by hauling off their wrecked homes, of course, after they've gone through and salvaged anything that they're able to. Much of what the storm left behind was impossible for the homeowners to go through and look for their belongings. So I want to point out that these guys were taking their time. They were being as careful as possible, and anytime they would see anything that looked like it was of value, they would stop, they would get off their equipment, and they would go pick it up, and they would take it over to a spot where it could be reclaimed, hopefully. The outpour of donations and volunteers was completely overwhelming. I met people who drove all the way from the tip of Florida and on the other end of the U.S. from northeastern Oregon, like these people from Mimas.
Yeah, so I own and operate, well, we own and operate Mimas, which is Jesus's Pay What You Can restaurant and nonprofit organization. A year ago when I opened up, I knew it was Jesus's restaurant from the beginning. He supplied all the funding and I opened up in a matter of 30 days. But after 3 weeks of running with regular prices on the menu, I went home and prayed about it, and God told me to take prices off my menu and He would provide.
Wow.
So I did it. I did it that day. I have a pretty crazy testimony. I was actually kidnapped and held hostage when I was 21, and I share my story with the world, and God uses my testimony to fund these things, and we go out and we feed people.
Wow.
So we fed 20,000 fire evacuees in LA, and when we heard about the floods, we just knew God said go. We didn't know where we were going or how we were going to do it, but we're here. So
That was amazing.
just trust fully. Like, we just literally gave our everything to Jesus and only follow Him.
Thank y'all for this.
A Powerade,
Yes.
hydration packet, cold racks, bug spray,
yes.
sunscreen, just things
We're-
like that. First
yes.
aid kits.
So we're trying to make sure that they know that they have everything here, every essential thing they may need, and I guess we're doing pretty good because now
we're
you
doing
guys
good.
are here.
Yeah, and slowly now we actually have these guys that are going to help out and be like head point of contact, which is
Yes.
which we're so excited about.
The main area for the disaster relief was coming out of this area right here, Round Mountain Baptist Church. At this point, there was no water or power, and I'm still not certain that it's been restored. Volunteers would be shuttled in, and then people could drop off donations here, and then we would sort it and then distribute it out to everyone who is in need.
So from what I understand, most of the grindstone work has already been done down here. We're now just working as the liaison and just basically allowing for the community to have a spot where they can be recognized. They'll know where they can find help. See just mangled piles.
Signature Solar has been a great partner for my channel, and so when I found out that the AO was without power and water, I reached out and they graciously donated these ground mounts and the solar panels, along with the 6000 XP and all the wires and stuff that we needed. And Big Battery donated 2 of the Husky 2s.
We've got a white tent. It's over here somewhere. And that tent is used for supplies. We're going to keep it from being crazy hot. We've got a 240 air conditioner that we don't have a generator that can power it. We're gonna set it to solar and get that running. 6000 XP should easily be able to handle this. All right, so Matthew and I are on our way to Lowe's. We just left the fob. We're getting what we need. Got our basket mostly full. The panels, at least 9 of them. One more didn't work, just do the way we had it laid out. I'm gonna come in real quick and show you. This is not to spec. Definitely wouldn't want to do this at your house. We got it all bolted to a pallet. It is laying flat, which is not recommended. It should be up this way, but it works. Should also put some bushings on here, but we've got a load center. And we got a guy here. We're running the air conditioners, fans.
Today we have put
So let me introduce you real quick to Kyle. He is our fearless leader from Grindstone Ministries who is holding this whole camp together and keeping us on track.
Grindstone volunteers out at these sites where the community has been gathering what we call pods, points of distribution. There are a ton of resources available here at Round Mountain Baptist Church. And if you are watching this and as a citizen in the area and you have any need, disaster, come up here. There are resources here for you. I want to dispel that FEMA is here, yes. There are also crisis counseling here. There is, what else is here? Crisis counseling, Red Cross is here, ADRN financial assistance, where you guys can get help. And so all of that is available. Excuse me. And just come up here to Round Mountain Baptist Church. No, if there's any issues with law enforcement or anything like that, I assure you, I give you my word, that that is not what this is about. You will not have any issues with that. If you need assistance, come up here, you will get help. So just want to put that out there for everybody and all of our guys back home that are watching this. Appreciate every one of you. If you can, donate, grindstoneministries.com. If you don't want to donate to us, I highly recommend ADRN and adrn.org. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care and have a good day.
I'm going to wrap it up there. I've got hundreds of gigs of footage that I could show, but it would be hours long. But if you have the ability to donate, or if you've got time to go down and volunteer, Grindstone Ministries is incredible. These guys are top notch, and I was really impressed being on my first deployment with them. I'm going to put links in the description below. If you feel led to donate to them, please do so. I'm just going to leave it right there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.